sometimes I just want to get creative with the ingredients I already have and the appliances I already own. So I went and asked AI for a recipe, and that's how I stumbled upon this fantastic Instant Pot dish. It uses butternut squash, some other veggies, and beans, and I even decided to add some shredded chicken to this, also using the Instant Pot. Gave this chili a nice big protein boost, and I added some more ingredients to tweak this recipe to my taste. It's lunch with Lisa. Hi, I'm Lisa, and I share quick and easy healthy meals with you so you can have some quick and easy healthy meals at your fingertips that you can make at any time. Definitely use my channel as something to sift through and find some quick and easy healthy meals to make tonight. This one you're going to want to make. It is a super delicious meal, and then adding in some chicken, and I'm going to show you just how much easier making shredded chicken at home is. First things first is making the chicken ahead of time, and let me tell you, I went and bought over 4 pounds of chicken at the store, which is now like $16, right? It used to be like 10, now it's about 16. But I also bought 4 cans of chicken because I used to eat this canned chicken with my salads. And this was also $16, 4 cans, which is about, they're 9.75 ounces per can, but that's also probably including the water in here. Now drained, each can, so each can is what? Each can is 276 grams, but drained, it only comes out to about 160 grams of chicken. Now my 4.12 pounds of chicken that I bought, cooked it in my Instant Pot and shredded it. So easy to do. I weighed it out and it was twice the amount of meat that I get from this canned chicken. Twice the amount of meat for the same price. So totally worth it to go do it yourself. If you have an Instant Pot or a pressure cooker that you can quickly make, or you can just boil the chicken yourself. Don't even have to have an Instant Pot, but it's really, really fast in an Instant Pot. So what I did for the shredded chicken, I got a cup of low sodium chicken broth, 3/4 teaspoon of seasoning salt. You definitely want to salt this. You want 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, or I left that out for the chili because you don't really need it, but go ahead and throw it in there too. It's delicious, it adds flavor. And 4 boneless, skinless chicken breast, about 2 pounds, or you can do up to 4 pounds if you want. Shoot, go for it. So you're gonna place the broth, the salt, the seasoning, and the pepper inside your Instant Pot and just give it a nice stir to mix it up. And then put all your chicken breasts inside. You don't really need a trivet or anything, just put it on and make sure it's all kind of covered with the juices a little bit. Then put your lid on. And you're gonna turn your valve to sealing. You're going to select pressure cook or manual, and then high pressure for 10 minutes at least. They'll be fully cooked around 7 to 8 minutes, but giving it a little extra minutes just to make sure they are fall apart tender. It'll take about 10 minutes to come to pressure, and then the timer will start counting down. Once the timer's over, just turn the Instant Pot off and kind of let the pressure release naturally for about 10 minutes, and then release it all the way. Open the lid, take out your chicken, and if you have a stand mixer, put your chicken inside of your mixing bowl. Put your paddle attachment on and go ahead and start mixing. And this is gonna instantly shred your chicken. It is so cool to watch and it's so fast and easy. I just love this freaking mixer. I'm so glad I got one. Or you can just shred the chicken in the pot with the liquid. Now you can freeze this for later. Just allow it to come to room temperature and stick it in some freezer bags and squish them flat and put it in your freezer. Or you can just store it in a food container if you know you're gonna use it up really quickly. And you'll definitely want to use it for this chili. But wow, how easy is that to make? And half the price of buying it in a can. Now let's talk about this butternut squash Instant Pot chili. This thing's ready in less than 30 minutes. For this recipe, you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 red onion diced, 2 garlic cloves finely chopped, 1/2 small jalapeno chopped and seeds removed, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 15.5 ounce can of black beans. You want the no salt added version. 2 large tomatoes diced, 1 cup vegetable broth or chicken broth. I like chicken broth for this, but you can totally go vegetarian on this and leave the chicken and the chicken broth out if you want to. It is that delicious to eat on its own, promise. Then about 4 cups of butternut squash cubed, and of course 1 bay leaf. Now for toppers, you want to have some lime and some fresh cilantro and some avocado. The lime is essential. You can do without the cilantro, The avocado will add some fat and flavor. It's delicious. But lime is essential for this. Don't leave that out. That is not optional in my book. You definitely want some lime. First thing you're gonna do is heat up your Instant Pot by pressing the saute button. Then you're gonna add the olive oil. Once the oil is hot, add the red onion, the garlic, the jalapeno, the salt, pepper, paprika, and cumin. And you're gonna cook this until your onions are soft, around 3 to 4 minutes. Then stir in your black beans, diced tomatoes, and the broth. Add the butternut squash on top of the mixture and don't stir it. Now close the Instant Pot lid and set your valve to sealing. Press the manual button or the pressure cook button and cook on high pressure for 6 minutes. You're gonna let the pressure release naturally and then you'll release the remaining pressure manually. Of course, find and remove and discard the bay leaf. No one wants to chew on that. And you're gonna serve this butternut squash chili topped with your shredded chicken if you wanna add that. It's so good. Gives you such a hit of protein. Get a lime wedge in there with some fresh cilantro and some diced avocado. So 150 grams of the shredded chicken will get you about 33 grams of protein and 4 grams of fat. Beautiful. Just what we needed for this dish, because in 1 cup of this dish, it's only 150 calories with 28 grams of carbs and about 9 grams of protein. So this is gonna add a huge hit of protein, gonna get you over 40 grams of protein just for this bowl of chili. And then about 3 grams of fat, so it's very low fat, so only about 7 grams of fat. However, you probably wanna eat a little bit more than a cup of this because it is that good. But adding the chicken into this dish is really gonna make it filling. And if you make this dish, let me know what you think. Let me know how much the chicken thing blew your mind. Tell me down below in the comments. I want to hear. And I'll see you in my next video. Well, you don't get to see me eat today. I already ate it all. It was that good. It's lunch with Lisa.